What's happening, guys? What's happening? First day back at work. We're on lunch right now. I just want to tell you, what a glorious day. What a glorious day. How are you guys doing? Isn't God great? You know, it's like you can have some type of day, right? Feel some type of way. And then the next day, the sun rises, and it's a brand new day to make your life whatever you want it to be. I feel so freaking good right now. I feel so good. I went from, I can barely move, how am I going to work, how am I going to do anything, I'm so tired, to just fabulous. Well, I'm also super excited because I get to help build my first rock wall. What? So we're going to lay it? We just went and shoveled all the mud out. Did I tell you it was, I just saw 111 again, but did I tell you it was 111 when I went to shoot this video? So there's that. Uh-oh. Someone's heartbroken. And it's not you. Because you've moved past that. You've moved past that devil energy. You're standing in your Empress energy, right? Because you're the star. The illusions aren't real. Set your intentions. Set your intentions on what you want. What you hope to accomplish. I'm going to have to do another, a wish list for me because I'm going to need, I need bibs to work in the freezing cold weather. I don't have any warm weather clothes, so I'm going to need some muck boots. I'm going to try to find some that I could use for pouring concrete, that I could use, for just working outside, doing masonry work. You know what I mean? I just got a notification, so here's your sign. What is it you want to do? You're going to step out. You're going to step out into that. You're going to step out into what you want, and you're going to hold that in your heart. You're going to hold that inside, and you're just like, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I can feel it. Thank you, God, right? Because all praise to God. That's why even when I do, these messages and stuff, it's like, you know what? We have the King and Queen of Swords. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know one thing. It's going to. And all praise always goes to God. And I don't say it enough. All right. You got the Lovers. Somebody coming in. Offering you a cup, 333, and it's empty. They want to fill that cup with you. This cup is empty too. These are empty. Let's fill them up. Let's move away from all this bullshit. So you hold your vision, keeping your dream alive. That's why we get those cards on the other ones. I didn't know if anyone was getting that message or not without me saying it. Not meaning that I have to say it for you to get it. I didn't mean it like that. But yeah, you got the world. You got the whole world in your hands. See the illusion, the fuckery, the being in. Oh God, you guys. Which brings me to this. I wrote something down last night, and I really want to share that with you, but I don't know if I have enough time. I want to drink my coffee. I had to come make some coffee, and I just ate. I got to find. My boots were so caked in mud. I got to bring another pair, so I had to go. Yeah, I love my life today. I love my life every day. I love everything that happens. Everything in it is fabulous. Even when it seems like fuckery, even the fuckery is beautiful. So we finished this book. Finished this one. There's so much. There's so much, and I want to get into this because I want to be able to pull up those Bible verses. So what I was getting with these Bible verses now, energy, lost in translation. So before we come back on and get into this, there's a lot of things. So look up John 3:11 in the King James Version, and look up that same verse in the NIV version, and read those verses, and read it little by little, right? It all has to do with, it brings up witness, right? But I want to leave you with a little something, because this is part of this whole thing. I put apostles, but, so we're just going to go with that. I'm not going to change it. I have apostles, different backgrounds, all sides of the spectrum coming together, different cultures. What I mean by different cultures, different ways, maybe it's statuses, right? Because, you had one that was a tax collector, Doubting Thomas, right? Was that Thomas? Anyway, you had these different people. You had the fishermen, you had this, you had that, I said different cultures, I don't know, but they were banned. Is that what that says? Binded together. They were binded together, united, working together to deliver the word and be beacons of light. What they were preaching. Walk that which you talk, lead by example. Be the beams, right? The way showers. So if you think about it, he brought these, Jesus had, it was all part of the divine plan. It was all part of God's plan. We are that as well. There's not any difference except for the time. And, maybe you're not, I was going to say is real. Anyway, but you get what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? But in the two different ways, and the witness, everything you've got to listen. Yeah, I have Doubting Thomas. Mathematical, cynical mind, right? Taxed his own people. Was that Doubting Thomas? I don't know if that was Doubting Thomas. Don't get lost in all that. We can look that up later. But, Jesus was a teacher. He was the way and the light to bring back to earth for the times to come. We're coming up on 3,000 years, right? The 3 days of darkness. The 3 days of darkness. We've been in it. We've been in the darkness. But now there's light. Everything's symbolic. You got to know when to hold 'em. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold 'em. You got to know when to fold 'em. Right? And this is what we're learning. This is part of our training. Is coming, the banding, the binding together to continue the family tradition. What's the family tradition? Follow Jesus. What did Jesus teach? What did he preach about? What did he show us? What did he say? He was giving us information. We did not, everyone had the ears to hear. They were following something they had no really idea. That's why he had said to them, and I'm not sure which verse that is, but I'm sure some of you do. And please put it in the comment section because we want to know. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this shit. This shite. The Bible ain't shit, but there's a lot of shit in the Bible. And when they translate it, the energy of it's different. Read John 3:11, the King James Version, and then the NIV version, because the way it is spoken, the way it's presented, gives off two different energies, right? See, in the King James Version, Jesus says, we. The NIV version, it's more of a condemning, more of a talking down to energy is what I got when I read it. Now, that's my perception. Okay? But the way Jesus was, the way in King James Version, the way Jesus was doing it was putting him at our level, so to speak. And that's how we speak to you. Because we channel. I get the information the same. Don't get upset. Don't be upset, because we all have. These two came out at 11:01. In case you're wondering. You are it. The witnesses. 11:11. The witnesses. We speak that which we know, and bear witness of that which we have seen, and ye receive not our witness. Because of the illusions, because of the way the fuckery is, because of the way things are said, the way they're presented. And that's all we're here to do. Break the illusion of the magic, the spells, the spelling, keeping you like that, like you can't do anything. But true, I believe that, true, I'm not going to say believers, but true spiritualists, true beings like you and myself, we got to show them the truth, what it really means to walk, I heard, in the Spirit, to really say Jesus was our brother, and because Jesus is our brother, that's family, and we're carrying on. I got chills all over it. I want to cry. We got family tradition, baby, carrying on the family tradition, spreading love, and doing alms, people bumps, dropping our burdens. We could still see through the cracks. The devil's in the details, so to speak. Justice is at hand. Have a most fabulous day. Peace and hair grease. And we'll get into this lost in translation, although I pretty much went over it. I didn't say everything. I will say this, nothing by mistake. To reach all walks of life, strategically planned, 1311. In the military format, that's 111, right? So this whole reading is just centered around the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Jesus, and what unlikely souls, what unlikely humans, right? 1331, I just saw. What unlikely humans that you would be transformed by God, and you just thought you were only trying to heal traumas and just be a better person. But you know what? It was always you. It was always going to be you, because you know what? It's a strategic plan. It's a strategic plan. I'm pretty well, have a really good connection with the Most High, with a lot, really, with the Creator and His Son. Well, we're all sons and daughters. You just, anyway. So they took different perspectives, different viewpoints, and he had these people go out and he taught them. Because each individual person, the way I speak, the way some of you speak, you know, the way you're going to deliver the message, the way you're going to be the beacon of light for the Lord, it's to reach certain groups of people by leading by example, by how you articulate, how you come across, how you give your testimony. There's a reason for it. There's a reason why we do things that we do. Yes. Let's just fill up. Yes. On the right path. Yes. Working together towards peace and love. Yes. We will be public speakers. It may not be on big platforms. It may be when we go out in our twos or groups of 3 or 5 or whatever it's going to be. But it's 2, the 2 lampstands. When we go out and we do that, we together, even if we're not in one place, but together across the world where people will understand what we're saying because they will be able to understand us from their perspective and their viewpoint, because they'll be able to, yes, thank you, relate to us. Nothing is as it seems. There's another way to look at things. People, please have faith. It's all working out. Can you feel it? I can feel it. I love you. Have a very blessed day. Peace to all of you. Till we meet again. Ciao.